This is Larry King, alive and well. I've had open heart surgery, and since then, to keep my cholesterol level low, I followed a program that includes Garlic brand garlic tablets. I take one every day. Garlic has been proven to lower cholesterol levels by as much as 25 points. And odor-free garlic contains the highest level of active ingredients of all garlic tablets. So you only need one tablet a day, not the 6 required by other products. Garlic, as in unique, cholesterol's natural enemy. Garlic.
Grabbing your pants.
Are you the same guy that just called us?
Yeah.
Why do you keep calling?
Oh, because you just said my name.
No, you can't do that.
I was going to do something else, but I heard you say Bob Dylan.
Don't call anymore.
Hey, I'm
did
not
you hear
Bob
us?
Dylan. Hey, not Bob Dylan anymore.
Don't call anymore.
Why?
Because I'm positive that somewhere out there, someone's trying to call us with something that might be remotely interesting, and they're getting a busy signal because you sit there with your pants around your ankles and hit redial 1,000,000 times a day.
You know I don't do that, but if I did, it'd be funny.
No, it wouldn't.
Right. Please stop calling.
I don't even call that much.
You do.
No, I call like maybe once a day.
Oh, come on. Once a day is plenty.
How many times you called today?
Ooh, twice. But I
Right.
wouldn't have known it was me if I didn't hear my name, Bob Dole, on there.
Your name is The Mike Show.
Thanks,
Don and
AW.
Mike, bueno, our booster gentlemen.
AW Dole.
Hello.
Hey, I got to tell you guys, and I'm not a person that calls all the time, but I'm a frequent 5-year listener. That is a real Corn Nuts commercial. I'm 100 miles away from Sacramento. And
Please.
it's been on 2 different radio stations, same thing. And you know how I know it's a real commercial? Because I sit there and they go, Corn Nuts available at Rayleigh's, Bel Air, Safeway, and the whole thing. So I'm telling you
But
guys.
listen, hold on a second. First off, Corn Nuts is made by a major corporation like Post or General Mills or something like that. They wouldn't have a commercial on
I'm
that
telling you.
alluded to size, getting it up,
Getting
bust
caught.
Getting caught behind closed doors, bust your nut. Please tell me. Oh my God, I thought everybody out there was at least halfway media savvy.
I knew that we would get calls. I knew because there are lots of radio stations that are playing
It's
it.
not a real commercial.
Hey, fellas, I know, but it sounds crazy because when I listened to it, I said, oh, this has got to be just a joke. I mean, bust a nut.
You see, when you're doing one of those fake commercials, you try to make it sound as authentic as you can. And by throwing in that Safeway and all the other stores at the end of it, you add credibility to it, which makes it a little funny.
No, I'm telling you, fellas.
No, he's not. You're not hearing me.
I'm listening. I'm serious. I'm listening.
Oh, come on. I just hung up on you. For goodness sakes, please. Come on. Get out of the sandbox. Hello, Dynamite Show.
Hi, Don.
Hello.
This is Ann from Austin, Texas, and I want to tell you that caller from Sacramento is right. It is a real commercial because we have it here.
Okay, honey, how many times do I have to explain this? It's a company called the American Comedy Network or some jive name like that. There are 200 markets in America. And in every market, there's a disc jockey who doesn't have a lot of talent, so he gets his boss to buy him these in-the-mail jokes.
Okay. But why? I mean,
So that's why you have it in Austin. They have it in Sacramento. That's why you've all heard it.
but
You
it was
say
on some pop music
That is the
station.
same reason that I said we would get calls from people saying it's a real commercial.
Why does it matter it's on a pop music station? They try to make the disc jockeys funny on those
I
stations.
know, but it's not like a talk radio.
Let me see if I can take a guess here. Did you happen to hear it in the morning?
No, it was in the afternoon, about like 4 o'clock.
Well, they do that a lot of times because they do like the 5 o'clock funnies,
Oh.
on stations that play records. Oh, come on, please. You're blowing my myth that our audience at least is partially media savvy.
Well, it fooled me, and I work in the media. I work in video post-production. I make commercials all the time.
That's impossible. You must really just do stuff like, or you must be hot looking.
Are you hot? Are you a hottie?
Well,
Yeah.
I know. Well, you know what? I look like Lisa Loeb. That's the celebrity I most resemble.
She's a cutie.
Yeah, she's all right.
That's
But
probably
I
why
don't
you have your
glasses,
job then.
though.
Because there would be nobody really involved in post-production in any kind of video or audio venture.
No,
who
I
would,
don't work in that field. It's like
would be so
on the up and
dense.
up.
On the what?
It's on the up and up. I don't work in like sexual
No, I
or
don't.
anything like that.
I don't think you do. I just think
Okay.
you probably bring a lot of coffee to the guys when they need something to drink.
Well, okay, yeah, but I also edit at night. I work on.
Honey, listen.
Hey, I work on the Texas Lottery. That's a good gig.
The Texas Lottery.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Salute.
Bye-bye. Come on, please. Hello, Dynamite Show.
Hey. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, hi.
Hey, at least us rednecks here in Kansas aren't that gullible, man. We can tell. We've only heard it once or twice.
So you've heard it, right?
Well, we just heard it on your show. Hey, that's so gullible.
I'm simply waiting for the person that has heard it, that is calling to simply confirm.
Hold
just
on.
to say,
Here
listen.
you go. Albuquerque, New Mexico says he saw it on the TV.
He saw it on the TV.
The last Seinfeld was on. It was on like TBS or something. And it was a different jingle, but it was the same catchphrase. But the one sure way to get to the bottom of it is call the 1-800 number on the back of the Corn Nuts package.
Yeah, listen, we've got jobs here. Why don't you do that?
All right.
I am positive.
All righty.
I am positive that it is a goofy disc jockey prank. That it is a prefab comedy service that's been shipped to lame disc jockeys all over America.
You know, though, debates and like this, it energizes me. I don't know why. I guess that speaks.
Sucks the life out of me.
I know it does. It's just funny getting these calls. Hey, guys, you're wrong.
Yeah, right. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Spanky Domingo y Miguel.
Hello.
Yes, I was wondering if you guys saw the Laurel racetrack commercial with Lori Petty.
Lori Petty, the actress?
Yeah.
No.
None of you have seen it. It's usually on like HTS.
No.
Buen arbusto.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's Lori Petty?
That's Tom's daughter.
Did she get? Did she get Tom's looks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, great! Oh,
She was in Footloose, I think, wasn't she? Right. Hey, Don and Mike Show.
Lori Petty.
Hello. Some heavy petty going on there. It's heavy petting. I'm sorry.
Heavy Petty.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
That's her brother, the rapper. Heavy Petty.
Heavy pay. Hey, what's up? True dat. This is heavy petting. Bust a nut in a convenience store.
Yeah.
Bust a nut going through the door.
Available at all Safeway stores. It's real.
True dat. Hello.
Hey, aren't you going to only have to tie down one of Dennis's arms?
Yes.
Someone had to say it.
Yeah. Yes, but the other arm goes down to, like...
Yeah, he could reach.
Past his...
Yeah, but it's got a hook on it.
No, it doesn't.
No,
he only
no.
wears that hook when he goes out in public.
No,
Well, but it doesn't have anything...
No, listen. Both arms will have to be tied down because he could generate friction with that other arm.
He's had a lifetime of practice.
Absolutely.
I figured that's why he didn't do it that much, because he couldn't get any strange.
No, he's...
Right.
As a matter of fact, if you've heard previous Dennis Murphy discussions, he has... use that arm.
We've asked him about that.
We have.
He's used that arm to take care of himself.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Actually take care of others, he has claimed.
Don and Mike Show. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. He used it as his love tool. Hello, his garden weasel of love. Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, Don.
Yeah, I am. Hello.
Yeah, that commercial's real, man. I know I wrote it.
Okay, thank you. What, Shay?
That's the way it's going to be, Shay.
All right, listen. I'm just going to clear these phones out now, Shay. And we will take caller 100. Man. To qualify you to come down to the station this Friday.
These phone lines need a good scrubbing. You're looking at them again.
No, it's this guy. He didn't hang up.
Yeah, Shay.
So he's still there.
He's
right.
still
Yeah, I'm still here, Shay.
All right,
Can I be caller number one?
No, you can't. Call into it. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
The Don and Mike Show on 98.1 The Peak.
To be here, it's really jazzy. Hi.
Look at you know what he looks like? He looks like the Truman Show. If Truman Show was retarded.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, Jim Carrey. You look like a slightly imbalanced, younger Jim Carrey, Lewis.
Thanks. I've heard that before. I've also heard a little bit of Doogie Howser, a little bit of the guy who made chocolate milk, and a little bit of somebody else, the guy from Silver Spoons.
And take a look at the forehead on him, Mike.
Yes,
he's a member of the Big Forehead Club. Absolutely.
You know, he's a Ricky Schroeder lookalike. He's got a lot of Ricky Schroeder in him too. Did you dress up for this occasion?
No,
Lewis?
I actually have to dress like this every day.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got a suit and tie. We have a white lab coat for him that he's going to be wearing during the Dennis Murphy Viagra experiment.
Interesting.
Why, pray tell, do you have to dress like that every day, Lewis?
It's school policy where I'm attending school to learn about the fabulous field of broadcasting. Wow. They make it a policy to dress up every day like you're going in for a job interview. Every day. It's great.
It's one thing hearing him on the phone, but it's another thing.
Yeah, he's a weird man.
He is a weird guy.
Hey, yeah.
Let me just move my chair a little further away from you.
Loosen your tie, Lewis.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, relax, Lewis.
Kick back, Lewis.
Can I put my feet up like Mike?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Lewis, your previous assignments, let's run down your last two assignments for the show.
Okay.
Tax Day, April 15th. We dressed you up in an Uncle Sam suit, send you out with a megaphone and a bunch of slogans to read to people. You horribly botched the job.
Yeah, you did a terrible job, but there was enough there where we felt we had to bring you back.
Thank you.
As I recall, some guy from off the street came up, right, and picked up the megaphone and did a better job than Lewis did.
Did a better read. Lewis had a very staggered read, much the way he talks right now. I mean, it's the same. Yes, Lewis?
Can I tell you why that happened? And this was very unfortunate.
Yes,
but I had to hold the sheet of liners and the megaphone and the cell phone all at once, and made for very bad reception. I couldn't get it to sound good, so I really needed somebody to hold the phone for me.
Have you always been this shy, Lewis? Have you always been shy like this?
No, I don't know. No, am I being shy now? No.
That's a joke.
Mike is being facetious.
I'm being sarcastic.
Actually, I have, and I was on your show once before as a baby DJ, and then I was a shy guy. But now, as I've matured and found the perils of college, I've come to have more control over my mind, I guess you might say.
How many guys in college just beat the crap out of you?
Nobody's ever touched me.
Wow.
But they got to chase you around, right?
No, there's no chasing. I'm a brick wall. I never get in fights.
So you are studying to go into the broadcast field. What area, and I shouldn't even ask this, what area of broadcasting would you like to go into, Lewis?
On air.
Seems to be like you're definitely the type that like the big guys who want to get after just beat the tar out of just for fun.
Okay.
Did we hurt your feelings? So that was the first time I actually felt maybe we've hurt your feelings.
No, it's not that. It's just that you're getting the wrong impression. Big guys can laugh too, and I know how to do it. And
you do?
Oh yeah, sure.
How to make a big guy laugh?
I don't know specifically, but I'm sure I can figure out a way.
So you're saying if a guy ever came at you, you would probably be able to laugh your way out of it?
No, if it came to that, and it was going to go to blows, I'd have to recoil into a defensive posture and then take the guy out.
Take the guy out.
Listen, much like Mr. Liddy, I've learned what I needed to stay away from big guys, and if they decide they need to attack little old Lewis...
Well, let's walk us through this, Lewis. I mean, you're in a defensive posture. The guy's going to hit you anyway, and you say you are going to, quote-unquote, take him out. How would you do that,
What would you do?
Okay, so he's coming at me to push me, punch me. What's going to happen? You tell me.
He's going to... All right. If I'm going to beat you up...
Fired up.
First, I want to push you on the ground, then maybe stand on your head a little bit. Then I'll pick you up by the shirt, bang you in the face, under in your belly, boom, boom, over and over.
Okay.
And then probably when you're down on the ground, kick you a lot.
Okay. They would never get that far done. However, all right, if the guy was coming at me, there's a thing called follow the force. So if he's coming at me with all his weight and force, I move out of the way a little bit and push him over my foot. He'll fall down, and then I can punch him in the throat. And then I'll run away.
That seems like a pretty lame plan.
Well, hey, it's worked in the past just with smaller people.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So you've been in a lot of physical altercations?
No, not a lot. Not a lot.
How many, Lewis?
I'd say... Does family count?
Wow.
Your sister? Did you beat up your sister?
This kid looks like...
No.
You ever watch Rocky and Bullwinkle? You remember Sherman and the professor?
Absolutely.
Kind of looks like that. If you had those big round glasses, you're kind of a Poindexter-looking guy. And look at how he thinks about everything and cocks his head before he approaches the microphone.
He's the cocky Lewis. He's
Do I look
definitely
like a Poindexter?
You look a little... put the glasses on. Well, no, there's the sunglasses, right?
Sunglasses. I look cool in sunglasses.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think?
That makes me want to beat you up.
Oh, Don, you're so hateful today.
You are the original nerd boy. I will tell you that right now.
I'm not a nerd. I wear boxers, and I have a tattoo, and hey, I like
You have a tattoo?
Certainly.
Where do you have a tattoo, Lewis?
On my right shoulder.
What is it of?
There. It's of an open mouth with a teeth and tongue hanging out.
Let's see.
Oh, let's see what I can do here.
All right.
He's rolling up his sleeve
right now.
See that, man?
The Rolling Stones logo?
It's kind of like the Rolling Stones. However, it's not only because I like the Stones, but it exemplifies who I am as a person. You see?
You will never make it in radio, man.
I've heard that before, too. That's okay. That's okay. Even if I don't, it's worth the effort and trying, because then I know I did my best. Is that good?
You know, he's just too funny to watch.
How old are you, Lewis?
21.
21.
He's too funny to watch because he frowns all the time like he's seriously thinking about stuff. You're just doing it right there. Stroke your chin, you think, you look like you're going to say something really profound.
Did you have a lot of tantrums growing up, like with your parents? Did you have a lot of tantrums and throw lots of fits? I see that in you, too.
I don't know that it would have been fits from my perspective. From my parents' perspective, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I can see you doing that, man.
Me I just having a normal day.
Mom,
really.
you don't understand. Mom, you don't understand me.
That's pretty close there, Mike.
Yeah, I could see you doing that.
Don't tell Dad, though.
Don't tell Dad. Oh, Dad must be so disappointed with you as his
No,
son,
actually,
right?
he's very proud. He's getting, as I grow older, and he does too, and my brother's getting older, things are changing, and we're becoming more of a tight family unit as we're all more conscious. I don't know what that means either. But hey, now.
Oh, my God.
All right, Lewis.
Lewis.
Well, I appreciate your gung-ho attitude.
Thanks, Don. I appreciate you letting me come in here. Mike,
know.
you too. Really, this is nice.
Thank you, Lewis.
And spend the day looking at Dennis Murphy's thing. And please report to us on everything that happens.
Can I get a little bit of clarification here? I have to watch Dennis in a chair, strapped in a chair, watch him watch a porno naked, and then check on the status of his pecker.
You know, as you talk, you almost look like you're doing a Captain Kirk impression. You notice that, Mike, the way that he looks around and he pauses and he's always got his mouth wide open?
Yes, very. And that is seriously. You know, you're a Poindexter right up until you laugh, and then there's a little Jeffrey Dahmer thing happening. When you laugh, it sounds kind of like a psycho laugh that you have there.
That's not good.
There's an angry Lewis.
There is an angry Lewis, and let's hope to God it doesn't come out today in the room with Dennis.
Right, because you know Lewis would get in his defensive crouch.
Oh, he killed Dennis.
Right to the, and as exposed as Dennis is going to be, I can really do some damage. But I won't do that to Dennis.
All right, Lewis.
Very good.
All right, Lewis. All right, get out of here, Lewis.
Do I have to go?
Yeah, go get in the green room now and get ready.
Go, Lewis, go. Please.
Come on, go.
All right.
Please leave.
Get out of here.
There he goes.
I got to think in college they line up to beat the snot out of him.
You would think.
I got to think so. All right, Robbie's out. Stop slamming the door.
Rob gave him 3 slams on that one.
Hey, listen, I tell you what. Yes, he is psychotic.
Yes, he is.
And yes, he does appear to be wrapped way too tight. But, Rob, you could be as hard a worker as Lewis is. I mean, really, look at the guy has been Uncle Sam.
Right.
And he really sucked at that, and we told him he was awful.
Right.
Then we sent him to the gay pride parade where he had to spend the day pretending to be gay.
Logged a report from that.
And today he's going to spend the day looking at Dennis Murphy's private area. Yet he is like a puppy dog running around here so happy.
Yes, he is. He's just euphoric to be on the radio.
Yeah, good for him. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Baldy.
Hey, I want to know if Lewis's hand's going to be tied down.
That'd probably be a standard operating procedure with Lewis.
Yeah, well, you know what? You never know. You know, you sent him to the gay parade already, right?
Lewis ought to be in a straitjacket, frankly.
Is this Mike? Hey, Mike, what's happening?
Hey, how are you? What a surprise. How are you?
Hey, Mike, thanks for joining us on the show today.
So nice to be here, Don. I just got here.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
And where's Dennis? Dennis is, surprise, Dennis Murphy's 25 minutes late.
Oh, that's unusual.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, can I talk to Don and Mike?
Yeah, you've been talking to us. Hello.
Oh, I'm on the phone now.
Turn your radio down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I just want to know if I get in line to beat up Lewis.
You'd like to beat up Lewis?
Yes. He was so annoying.
All right, well, maybe he'll be out doing a public appearance and you can beat him up then. Although, watch it, because he gets into a defensive crouch.
Yeah, and he'll take your force if you're moving towards him, and he'll redirect it so that he can punch you in the throat.
The only time to get a different defensive crouch is when people are naked, probably.
You know, almost... I know I keep saying that Lewis looks like a bunch of people, but he also kind of looks like Fraser's brother a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little Niles there. There's
right.
that, and that's that Poindexter element that he has. And then he does that super cocky thing when he's in here.
And that's when he gets into his weird, like, retarded Jim Carrey mode.
Yeah, very strange.
Not physically, but he reminds me of that crazy actor Crispin Glover, the one who jumped over the chair and punched Letterman a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out Crispin Glover got worse and worse and worse, and is still getting worse as far as I know.
Right? Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi, caller 100?
Oh, no, look, Dennis
caller
Murphy's
100?
here. No, we already have a winner.
What did I win?
Come on, we already have a winner. Dennis Murphy's here, everybody. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, Don, Mike. I was wondering, you know, when you guys break for ads, and sometimes you'll do traffic here in D.C., there's that woman who goes ahead and does the, she reads off the traffic and stuff.
Patty Rendell. She's a peach.
Yeah. Well, why
She's a peach, hon.
Every time she always seems to be doing like like sometimes she'll do she'll make her own side comments.
Right. Okay. I'll explain to you what happens there. But I hate to do this because eventually she's going to catch on. Because we run our commercials at weird times, and she does traffic like for 8 different radio stations. If we're like 3 minutes away from a break, I'll tell Rob, and Rob then has to discreetly get on the telephone with her while we're talking and record the traffic, okay? So that you get current traffic information. And when Rob is talking to her, making small talk, that's where she says some of the stuff that she says. And then, we could be professional and edit that out, but we'd much rather leave it in.
And there have been some very choice nuggets from Pat Randell.
Yeah.
And sometimes, the other day, we had a good one going. But I told Rob, we were in a commercial set, and I said, when we come back, I'm going to read this story about sperm being good for insect bites. Right? And he has Pat Randell, the traffic gal, on the phone. And he says, okay, we're going to tape this in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Pat, do you have a lot of insect bites? And she says, oh, I have lots of insect bites, right? So we know we've got that in the can.
Sure.
So then we went on the air. We mentioned, hey, sperm is good for insect bites. And then we went to traffic, and she said, I have lots of insect bites.
There you go.
Of course, she had no idea, that we were going to tape that and play that on the radio.
So that's why you're hearing what you're hearing.
Excellent.
We like her. She's a nice lady.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I get it.
Right.
I get jokes.
I know Rob's very gratified that somebody actually noticed.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi, Don and Mike. I want to offer you guys my services.
For what?
I don't know. I want to be your monkey boy. I want to do every little job that you guys need to be done in the Washington metropolitan
It's the
area.
Lewis factor here, Don. This is the Lewis factor. People hear Lewis and
honestly,
they
Lewis.
think they can do it. Yeah, that's what it is.
Listen,
He
Lewis.
wants to make a good DJ. I know he wants to be on the air, but no.
Lewis is, as you put it, our monkey boy for now. He's got the job for right now.
I can wow you guys.
All right, send me a resume. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
A monkey boy resume.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hey, just want to tell you, that guy Lewis, that guy annoys me. My first name is Lewis, but I haven't gone by that since I was in high school because of everyone just like him embarrasses us, and it's impossible to go by that name.
So what are you, a Lou, a Louie?
No. I go by my middle name, Dane. I know it's worse, but it's
Dane?
not as bad.
You're knocking Lewis and you go by the name of Dane?
That's queer, man.
The women like it.
Dane.
Hi, I'm Dane.
I'd rather be...
Hey, it works.
What is your last name? I can only imagine Lewis... Was it Lewis...
Well, let me...
Lewis Dane Fudge Packer? What is your last name?
Think of every Lewis you've ever seen in any movie, Revenge of the Nerds, all that. I took such a ribbon when I was in high school, and every guy I meet, other than me, Lewis, is a total nerd, a complete weirdo.
You have forfeited the privilege to dump on the name Lewis by using the first name Dane. Sorry. That's bad judgment. You should have shortened the Lewis like Don suggested to Lou.
No, because Lou is always some mafia or some other idiot. Just that guy, he ticks me.
Or Louie. Hey, Louie.
No.
Brother Louie.
Brother Louie.
No.
Hi, Donna Mike. It's Brother Louie. Listen, I've got the material. I'll give it to you, and you can, and great 70s.
All right, Lou. Well, listen, I can understand where you're coming from.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Lewis Dane.
Dane. Hello, my name is Dane.
Lewis Dane Dingleberry.
It's so nice. I am Count Lewis Dane Dingleberry.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don, long-time listener from Winchester, Virginia.
Hey, buddy, thank you for listening.
How are you?
Great, thank you.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Sherry Liquor? Another one of your weather ladies, traffic ladies.
Right, they leave and they get other jobs. We don't keep track of them, sir.
Well, she was a peach, too, wasn't she?
Yeah.
That's a peach, hon.
They're all peaches.
And right now, Lewis is a peach, too.
I don't know about that.
No, Lewis is a pitted prune. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, I'd like to talk on the air with Don and Mike.
You would?
Yeah, please.
Why?
I want to...
Show you how to screen a call now.
That corn nuts commercial.
Oh, listen, they think that whole corn nuts thing is a bunch of crap. They don't want to talk about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just want to say something to them about it.
No, they don't want to hear from you.
No, they've pretty much closed the discussion.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye. It's not tough to screen calls on this show.
Very easy. Done.
Hello. A monkey could do it. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, I once knew a girl named Alberta Freestone. She was a real peach. She used to cling to me.
Who knows what it was, but he cracked himself up and he couldn't get through it.
Was that another one of those gang messages you always talk about, Buzz?
Yes, it was a code, gang code.
Alberta Freestone. Yeah. She was a real peach. She used to cling to me. What the hell was that all about?
You just repeated the gang message to the Crips or the Bloods, whoever it is.
No, I mean, I'm responsible for that evening drive-by.
Yeah.
Or my group. The Tards. My gang, the Tards.
Yeah, they're not as dangerous as some of the other gangs because they don't travel by car. None of them have licenses.
We all go in a big van together.
They all walk around like in that Monty Python movie, the twits of the year. They walk down. Oh, watch out. Here come the Tards.
The killer Tards. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, I'm fascinated by this experiment you guys are going to do today.
With Dennis Murphy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, Dennis is here. We haven't even interviewed him. We're going to have to do a quick break and...
You're not going to use a placebo, are you? I mean, let's use the real thing.
No, we got it.
You got it for real?
Viagra, baby.
All right.
From a doctor.
Let's see it.
Dr. Joseph Mengele. Dr. Doolittle.
All right, guys.
Dr. Kildare. Dr. Marcus Welby.
You're king of the doctors. I think we played the doctor game before.
Thank you. Hello, Don and Mike. Hello.
Hey, can you turn that radio up?
Never mind. He hung up anyway. All right. When we come back, we'll meet the guy who's going to be taking the Viagra.
Yes.
Dennis Murphy. And as a matter of fact, maybe we could have him pop the Viagra, then go watch the movie. Because doesn't it take like an hour to get into your system?
That's what it is. It takes 1 hour, and we can have Dennis Dane Murphy do that.
All right, we'll bring him in. We'll massage his throat, get him to take the pills, the boner pills.
Like a dog.
And we'll send him in to watch the video. We'll come right back. Don't leave me one of those old ones that somehow didn't get sucked down into the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
You walked in there and you've seen it in there, and you...
I'll tell you what it is. And what it is when flushing, especially today's modern homes with the low water toys, they don't seem to get the mission accomplished with that particular product. Thank you, Magic.
I always know it's dangerous when I see my wife, because, a lot of times now my wife is actually pretty good. She doesn't get crazy like she used to when she has her period. And a lot of times, and for instance, last night, a perfect example. I was going to put the moves on her last night.
Right.
I'm so horny. I'm horny out of my mind. And I looked out of the corner of my eye, and I could see her in the bathroom, and I saw her go underneath the sink. Always a dangerous move, because there's nothing good underneath the sink.
It's all that bad stuff under there.
And all I had to see was the box with the colors. The light blue and the light green, the aqua, the color,
teal.
the color that says maxi pad, tampon, whatever it is. Universally, all the companies use those colors to identify tampons. And as soon as I saw that box, I knew my night was over.
And the company's now becoming much freer with their advertising, as far as the and freer to the point where I don't think it's necessary. I don't think we need that kind of freedom in our advertising. When you're yelling at all these cigarette companies for Joe Camel, but yet you get this woman that weighs 800 pounds talking about how heavy her period was.
Her flow.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, fine. We understand that. I mean, say it, do it in that fakey way you used to do it, where you use the blue fluid.
Right, and where you put like Vaseline on the lens, like if Sybil Shepherd was on the show or something, to make it a softer look.
Of course.
And also, you want to do your marketing, make those boxes bright red. Right?
We know it's all natural. I mean, it's all natural. We don't have to like it.
There's nothing natural about putting something in a hole in your body. There's nothing natural about that.
Some might say, Don, that's the ultimate natural activity.
Hello. That's why I'm so glad to be a guy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
So much better being a guy than being a girl. I'm not even talking about all the stuff in our society.
Yeah, here's the guys.
How really the society's doors are much more open to men than to women, and women have to fight double, triple to get even footing with men. Even when you get past all that crap, it's so much better being a guy. Yeah. So much better. Every day's good when you're a guy.
I don't know. I sometimes... let's move on.
Hello.
How's it going? Hey, whatever happened with that Fox News thing this morning? I taped it and I couldn't find it.
Just sometimes, Don, I've thought, what would it be like?
Sure.
What, to be a woman?
Yeah. I mean, you say it's tougher for them in a lot of ways, but it's easier for them, too, in a lot of ways. If you're a good-looking lady, the world is your oyster, And I think...
Sadly, as I look at you now, I can't imagine I think you'd be getting a lot of action as a woman.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
All right.
Just a thought.
Maybe
a guy can dream, can he? I was just thinking, as difficult as it is for women, and it is, in other respects, it can be very easy for women.
Sure. All you got to do is diet, get yourself in shape. You know.
I'd have a little work done.
Sure, yeah, that's right.
I'd have a little work done here. You know, I'd get rid of this.
Get some sculpting done.
Mm-hmm. Get the nose fixed.
Make yourself look presentable.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And sure, you could find yourself some rich sugar daddy.
I think if I aggressively dieted and had a tremendous amount, maybe $15,000-$20,000 worth of plastic surgery,
yeah, you'd be a good-looking woman.
I could walk in here and wow all you guys.
I could see that.
Absolutely.
Still better to be a guy. That was my original statement. I'll stand by it. It's better to be a guy.
I'd henna my hair too. I'd put that that real, like Nora from One Life to Live. I'd put
stop it with that.
That's the kind of hair. That's the kind of do I'd have too. One of her suits.
Okay.
Hi there.
I got you.
Okay.
Better to be a guy than to be a woman. Just trust me. Every day's great when you're a guy. Even when you have a bad day, it's still better because you're a guy.
Yeah. I love being a guy.
Yeah.
But, I'd be lying if I did. You don't wonder occasionally, what would it really be like?
Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass and a pain somewhere else once a month. Are you kidding me? I could never put something like that in me. I couldn't.
Wow. You would if you had to.
No, I don't think I would, Mike. Well, I really don't think I would. I got a phobia about that.
A lot of other people would suffer.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. You might want to stay in the house then.
You know, it's a great commercial about boys and girls. I mean, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a commercial for beer, or maybe it's a commercial for jeans, whatever, where they got a bunch of guys sitting at a bar saying all the stuff that women say.
Right.
Like they got a big fat guy that says, listen, I inherited my mother's thighs.
Yeah.
I just have to deal with it.
I've learned to accept myself.
Yeah, that's another guy says,
for who I am.
I'm not going to get on myself just for gaining 2 pounds.
I've seen that. It's a great ad.
The guy says, does my butt look big in these?
And it's this huge guy, too. This huge guy that's saying that.
Right. Yeah, it's great being a guy.
Yeah.
Hello. But I'm glad we have women.
Oh, of course.
'Cause if it was all guys, I don't know what I'd do. I guess I'd go without sex, I guess, if it was all guys.
It'd be worth, I think, putting a bullet in your head based on the smell alone.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
If the world was populated by all guys, if you had all guys and cows, I mean, I think the atmosphere would be destroyed.
Hello. I think there'd be a run on cows. It's just guys and cows. If that was your only option.
Can you imagine that? Seriously, you wouldn't just be able to drive by a farmer's field with a cow pasture and see the cows chewing on their cud. You'd actually drive by a field and cows would scatter. Just run like hell.
Hello, Don and Mike. Hello. Yeah, what did you want to ask about?
I wanted to ask about what happened to your Fox channel thing this morning. I taped it and I couldn't find it. What time was it?
We were on that show, I think.
About 8:40?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm on Pacific time. Was that Pacific time also?
What was the channel you were watching?
Fox News.
So about 5:40?
No, we played the tape of it earlier.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't have it then.
Okay, sorry. Well, you missed one great appearance.
It was pretty incredible. It's TV history.
Yeah. Right. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yeah, I was just wanted to say, hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Spicoli on the line.
Hello, my friend.
Well, I'm the big fan of you guys. I'm a longtime listener from Sioux City, Iowa.
Well, thanks.
Mike Gotchas. And I just want to say, Bonio and Busto, and I love you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Great to be a guy. Hey, bring Dennis in here.
Another great guy.
Totally forgot about that. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Bob Dole, Accent Flow.
F you and F your families. Thank you.
Might work. I think that might work. I think perhaps he may never call again.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hi, it was the Special K commercial.
What was the Special K commercial?
The one with the guys talking, losing weight.
Oh, cereal commercial.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a cereal commercial. They used to have the really stick, skinny women, but apparently women didn't appeal to that, so they tried a different. Also, I tried to call yesterday to wish Mike a happy birthday, but I couldn't get through. And I was going to offer to give him birthday spankings since he's always so generous about them.
No, and it's too late now. And I'll tell you,
generous to a fault he is.
If you were going to do that today, it would be very, very difficult because I am so sore. I am so sore after my wife last night.
That sounds like a
She gave me all 39 of them with a big stick.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Fantastic.
Hello, Dennis.
Thank you.
Penis was severed as he tried to have sex with a vacuum cleaner.
What kind of vacuum cleaner?
I don't know. The man called police.
One of them cute little Oryx?
Oh, one of them big old dacky-looking Hoovers.
If your radio sounds funny in the morning, you're listening to Amos in the Morning.
Pakistan is condemning now the 2 new explosions. Pakistan said it would soon conduct its own nuclear test. Pakistan's U.S. Ambassador Riaz Khokhar had this reaction.
It seems that India's objectives are to gate crash into great power status and impose its hegemony in the entire Indian Ocean.
Hegemony, I like that.
William F. Punjab. Hegemony. I know what time it is.
Amos in the morning.
For new...
I want to introduce myself. My name is Richie Cunningham, and this is my wife, Oprah.
My name is number 2. This is my Italian confidential secretary. Her name is Alata. Alata Facina.
100% free of all sex diseases.
Right.
Guaranteed.
We hope so.
The Don and Mike Show.
Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara right here from WJFK.
Might have to pick the chair we sit in next time.
JFK FM in Washington, D.C. You're hearing us on Westwood 1. And thanks for listening in Worcester, Mass. On our brand new station, WORC. That's right, new station in Worcester, Mass.
All right, Worcester.
In Spokane, Washington on Hot Talk, KJRB. And everybody in Sacramento listening on KHTK.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike.
Dennis Murphy experiment underway as we speak.
Lewis and Dennis in a room together watching a dirty movie.
Lewis and Dennis sitting in a tree. KISSING. They, let me see, they've been watching the movie about 5 minutes. It's been 32 minutes since Dennis took his Viagra. Hello, yeah.
Don and Mike, how are you?
Hey, we're great, thanks.
Great. Hey, I have a comment for you on Dennis's potential for getting an erection with the Viagra.
Yes, a clinical doctor person.
All the information that I've read indicates that usually a person will notice no difference in how they feel unless there's some manual stimulation actually.
I'm not making Lewis do that.
There's a beach towel buddy right there.
We've had a bunch of other guys calling. Was that the Bob Dole guy calling again?
It sounded like him, didn't he? Because it sounded, crap your pants.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys calling trying to tell us all this stuff about Viagra, about how we're stupid and all it does is open up something inside a man's body that allows him to, I don't care about that.
That's not the point. It's comedy radio, folks.
Hey, besides, all guys want to know what Viagra is like.
Relax and sit back and enjoy the program.
Let's see if it works. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I have a beef to pick with you.
You mean a bone?
Well, beef, bone,
What's
whatever.
your beef? Bone to pick?
Yeah, you would have a beef or you would, have a bone to pick.
Well, of course. Okay.
Why don't you pick my beef with your bone?
No thanks.
Well, you know something, either way, it's, they're both related to meat.
Okay, well, actually, indirectly, I guess you could say it is. But anyway, your comment earlier about it's better to be a man than a woman thing?
Right, absolutely.
No, I disagree wholeheartedly. Used to be there. Used to be a man.
No, yeah, baby.
Excuse me, I had something in my throat.
Well, you really sound like a woman now.
Oh, yes. Well, I hope so, or it would be really bad walking down the street going when I speak anytime.
Did you go all the way with it, or did you do the crying? Did you do the crying game?
And I have to admit, it's a work in progress.
Oh, it's always a work in progress.
I cannot imagine anything fouler.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
No.
But I bet you got the boobs. I bet you already got that done, right?
Oh, naturally, yeah.
Right, so you got the boobs, and then down there you've still got your wet thing.
Discuss that part.
So the twig and berries haven't been surgically removed yet?
Oh, okay, no.
Are you going to have that done?
Oh, yes.
And you taking hormones?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
You were a man. Why would you want to be a woman?
Why?
Yeah.
Because too much testosterone messes with your head too much.
You sound so much like a woman. It's incredible.
Well, here we go. Does this sound better?
Scary. That is very scary.
But it's hard to do that way now.
Who do you look? What do you look like? Mimi from Drew Carey? What do you look like?
Oh no. Actually, I'm very attractive.
Are you a woman all the time now?
Yes.
Like you dress like a woman? Do you have a job?
Yes.
And you go to the job as a woman? Do they know that you were a man?
Oh no.
Really?
Hey, you freak them out. You could pee standing up.
Oh no, thank you. No, get.
How do you hide? Let me ask you something. How do you hide your thing?
It's very strategic. Very strategic. It's what is it? It's a actor's trick.
It's a simple actor's trick.
Exactly.
What is the ETA for the procedure to remove the magic wand?
Oh, next year probably.
Next year, it's always. You don't want to, do you?
Oh, very much.
Really?
Oh, very much.
Well, you should send us a picture of yourself. Hello?
Oh, I'm here.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, it's too risky right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Crying game. Absolutely. I mean, imagine that. Guy starts kissing on you and stuff, and he goes, yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, my God.
Oh, no.
What's this I feel?
Hey, can you talk in your man voice again?
Why? Okay.
Please?
I mean, why do you want that?
All right. Thanks for calling. Send us a picture.
Oh, sure. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there's someone who I guess takes the opposite stance. I said it's great to be a man, and it didn't think it was great to be a man.
But obviously right now that person is enjoying the best of both worlds.
So it is trying to become a woman. The way that they all do.
It puts the lotion on its body.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Or else it
Hey,
gets
Don and
the
Mike.
hose again.
Hello.
Hey, you know, that person that's working there trying to hide that he's a man is, you know, apples and cherries don't grow on the same trees, man. So he's going to have a hard time with that Adam's apple.
Oh, okay. So you're making an Adam's apple testicle reference there.
Well, yeah, it's if you've ever noticed, women don't really have an Adam's apple, you know, and so I don't know what it did with that, but I guess I'll figure it out.
You know, you always hear that about the Adam's apple, and I never really pay attention to the Adam's apple issue.
Yeah.
But is it really?
Look at women; they don't have them.
Really?
And guys always got them right there.
That real big
thing.
Yeah, and apples and cherries just don't grow on the same tree.
We heard you last time.
See you later.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah. What's up? Can I speak to Don and Mike?
You're talking with us now, guy with radio up too loud. Hey, I gave you like a Dancing with Wolves
Hey,
name.
will you hook me up with that lady? Will you hook me up with that chick?
I will call you, guy with the radio turned up too loud.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi, baby. This is Pearl Calhoun. When do I get Rob's candy?
Pearl Calhoun, may God bless you real good.
That's a wonderful tape.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, buddies.
Hey, Baldine.
How's it going?
Great, thanks.
Hey, Buzz.
Hey.
Hey, we work in a hog confinement outside of Sioux City here.
Whoa, hold on. You work in a what?
Hog confinement, where you make little
Hey,
pigs.
we do too.
But we got a couple.
We've been working in it for about 6 years here.
We got a couple boars named Don and Mike, and they're going at it right now.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are. I tell you what, Don's pretty consistent, but Mike's the aggressive one out of the group, and he's going to get done here in about 2 seconds.
Are they making any sounds?
What are they doing?
No, they're just on top, just moving back and forth.
They're on top of what? The mud or each other?
They're going at it.
On top of a sow.
They're doing it.
Oh,
There's a guy in there helping them get in, you know. Threatening them is what you call it.
Hey, same thing's happening right now in the other room, I believe, to a lesser extent.
But your show's on every day down here, guys. We love you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for naming those boars after us.
Yeah, you guys are old boars yourself.
A big hey to all the guys in hog confinement. Wow.
Thanks, guys.
I bet they're very clean when they get out of there.
Oh, my God.
I bet they got to take, like, what was that Meryl Streep movie?
Yeah, the Silkwood.
Yeah, where they all had to take those special baths.
Special mineral baths with special decontamination devices.
Hello, Don and Mike.
A big hey to all the guys in hog confinement.
All right, there's a radio up too loud's brother. Hello.
Hello?
Don and Mike.
Can I speak to Don and Mike?
Yeah, you're speaking to us. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, Christ, you're a waste of time. Let me see what's happening here. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, F you and all your families, gentlemen.
Hey, F you and your family.
What a nice, that would actually count as a pleasantry at the end of the show.
Yeah, on this show.
Definitely.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I'm your black fan in near Ocean City.
You're the one that knows Don's mother-in-law.
Yeah, I'm the one.
Right. All my favorites are calling today.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're all calling in a row.
Hey, brother man.
Turn it up, man.
This is the official music we play when a brother calls the show. There it is.
As we said in the hood, pump it.
Right on. True dat.
True that.
True dat, man.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
You guys were talking about the Special K commercial where the guy's asking if his butt looked big in those pants.
True dat.
The new one you're going to love. I saw it on CNBC today.
Yeah.
They're showing all these little skinny supermodels. And it said, why don't the people that make them wear them themselves? And some fat guy comes out in one of those little skinny string dress bikinis or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's Special K.
Okay, true dat.
Yeah.
That's an excellent story, and you told it so well.
Well, you guys make me nervous a little bit.
Right, okay. See you later.
When you talk to white guys, we get nervous.
I understand. We get very nervous talking to you, too.
Sperm bang. Hey, see you.
Someday, why can't we all just come together?
Peace in the Mideast. Word to your mother. True dat. True dat, true dat, true dat.
True that.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Long Ashes.
Right.
Hey, listen, you got to get that gal or whatever it was on the show and do the Viagra test with her.
All right, thank you, Mr. Helper.
That's an idea, man.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, what kind of fish did you run into?
What kind of fish did you run into? Can you turn your radio down, please?
Please.
What kind of fish did you run into?
What are you talking about?
Jellyfish.
Oh. The other day when I was water skiing, right. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, my God.
That's right. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Is Mr. Cough there? First name Jack? yeah, like Jack off.
All right, that's funny.
I think Dennis is perhaps responsible for the slew of high-end calls that we're receiving today.
And let's go to our laboratories now, Mike, where I believe we've given him plenty of time.
Certainly.
Let's check in with Lewis right now. Hello, Lewis.
Hi, Don and Mike. How's it going?
Going great, Lewis. What's happened in the movie thus far?
Well, so far we're on to scene 2, and this is a pretty good one. However, I still think that the coal fires are not burning for Dennis.
Really? Nothing happening?
Not really. Actually, after I was quiet for a while, he began to strike up a conversation with me, and I can kind of understand. But it is a good porno.
Once again, I know we've supposedly dispelled that theory about Dennis. It just seems very unusual that Dennis would be striking up a conversation with Lewis.
Sorry. Yeah, taking a look now. It's still the same.
All right. Whatever I want to say.
This isn't Don and Mike. Are you kidding me?
Okay. Hello, Don and Mike show. Right, go figure it out. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
you guys are the funniest show on the radio, but I'm real upset with you guys.
Oh, really? No, another person's upset with us, Don.
Always love hearing that.
Well, I'm from Austin, Texas. I heard you guys are going off the air down here. What am I going to do on my drive home?
How much of a loyal, dedicated listener can you be if you don't know what's going on with us in Austin, Texas?
I didn't hear about it till today. I must have missed the wrong hours.
Oh, my God, you're not paying attention.
What do you mean you missed the wrong hours? For goodness sakes.
I drive home at 4 to 5.
Listen, we had a knockdown, drag-out fight with that dumbass radio station for the last month, every day.
How do we get you guys back?
You got to pay attention. We can't bring you up to speed because you don't know what's going on down there.
I mean, it's been in the newspapers. It's been on TV in Austin, Texas. And you've just hip to the fact now that we're not going to be on that station?
Yeah, I just got it.
You're not an everyday listener.
You know, really, if you want to find out all about it, tune into the Fox Morning News. Yes, thanks, Rob. They'll have it for you.
Fox Morning News?
That's it.
Yeah. Right. It's a happening show, man.
You'll love it.
It's like the Bizarro Today show.
That's exactly.
Well, what happened?
What do you mean what happened? Listen, this has been playing out on our air for the last month.
What did you guys do? What did they do?
I don't want to get into it with you. Call them. They'll tell you about it. They'll tell you a lot of bad things about us.
Oh, you guys are the greatest. I'm not going to be able to listen anymore.
No, you just pay attention and listen to the radio, and we will resurface there.
We'll be on another station very soon in Austin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Do you know what station?
If I knew, you'd be the last person I could tell, town crier. For goodness sake.
All right, well, we're going to miss you.
You know, There's something in me. My crap detector's going off with this call.
Well,
it really is.
Charlie tells me that those people from KJFK have been trying to call to get us to talk about this a lot.
And this is one of those guys right here.
And he says a lot of the calls that we get are guys who are obviously knowing what that station's whole point of view is.
Sure.
Guys calling and saying, hey, I understand that you said Austin, Texas is not a nice place to live.
Right.
You know, when I was ranking on the fact that disc jockey there is trying to bust our balls, some guys working in market number 50.
That's right.
Doing a local sports show.
I think they're getting a little complacent down there, and they want us to talk about them.
Well, they've got exactly 8 more shows with us.
8 more shows.
They have the rest of this week, and they have next week, and then we wash our hands of KJFK. We will wash the fecal matter off our hands.
We will get rid of that E. coli.
Because they are human feces.
Oh!
Evil show?
What?
Evil station.
Right. Listen, please try to listen for more than 2 minutes a day, and maybe you'll know what's happening on this show.
Okay, no problem.
All right, good.
Thanks.
Good. Yeah, do a better job. Keep up your end of the stick. We're here every day busting our ass to do a good show. Try to listen more than 2 minutes a day.
I really haven't heard about it, honestly.
Okay, good. We established that, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Right. Goodbye.
Thank you.
And just remember, I know what you're doing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good.
There's no way we're going back on that station. That's the other thing that they're still coming to us with. Do you know the owner?
This guy's going to hang up the phone right now. He's going to call that program director, who's a friend of his, or even a coworker, and he's going to say, "Hey, I got him to mention the call letters."
Good. You got 8 more days with us, and I'll tell you on the air exactly what I said off the air. The owner of KJFK, they're owned by a group of stations. The group owner called our management and said, please, Don and Mike, don't cancel your show. Stay on KJFK. And we said, real simple. We have 2 conditions. You run the whole show. You don't abort us. And second, fire the program director. Those were our demands, such as they are.
That's right.
You know, they're playing a game of chicken, and they lost.
That's it.
And as far as I know, they're still aborting the show every day at 5:30 local time.
So let them do it. It's only for a few more days.
And that program director is still there. So screw them.
Let him succeed.
True dat.
True dat.
True dat.
True dat, Don.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Don and Mike, did you guys get my
Just
CD?
sounds weird when I say it, doesn't it? When I try to say it, and I try to say it with as much authenticity as I can.
True dat.
True dat.
True dat, my brother. Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Yes, did you get my CD?
Yes.
It was fantastic. We all listened to it, and we all enjoyed it.
Thank you. CD's nuts. La la.
All right, goodbye. Okay. The scary intern?
Yes, he is.
Here's Guy Spermbank right now. Buzz, we're already up to news and comment. And what is your lead story tonight, my good man?
The Bobby Brown story gets curiouser and curiouser.
Bobby Brown. True dat. True dat. In the news. We'll be right back.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
The Dawn
and Big shows Thursday, July 9th and Friday, July 10th at 8 p.m. See the Little River Band perform hits like
Have you heard about the Lonesome Loser? Walking through the park and reminiscing.
Tickets are just $20. Also appearing throughout the summer, Greg Thompson, Dancing in the Streets. For tickets and information, call 1-800-HARRIS. Come up to a mountain of excitement. Harris Cherokee Casino. Your biggest nights happen here. An enterprise of the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians.
Comment now. Guy Elston, Buzz, what you lead? Oh, I know the lead.
Right.
I'll take Bobby Brown to block.
That is correct, sir. As a matter of fact, hi, Magic.
Hi.
As a matter of fact, it's been difficult to piece together details, but we have a string of interesting nuggets now that at least shed a little more light on the arrest of Bobby Brown Sunday afternoon at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
I will tell you the information I've learned.
Okay.
From standing in line in the grocery store today.
Very good.
One of the tabloids said Whitney Houston says Bobby Brown made people perform perverted sex acts. And the next tabloid, I'm not making this up.
I like it, though. I can laugh at it, can't I?
Oh, yeah. The next tabloid said Bobby Brown took X-rated movies of me without my permission, says Whitney Houston.
Oh, boy. Now, there was a rumor of a split between them a few weeks ago, right?
That's right. And the tabloids are claiming that these X-rated movies that Bobby wanted to make or made, or supposedly, that's part of the reason for the breakup. But, it's tabloids, so who knows?
I wonder if that movie would give Dennis a boner.
That's a whole nother story.
It depends. Maybe give him another tablet.
Here's what we've found out about Bobby Brown's arrest at that very posh hotel. At the time he was arrested, Whitney was in New Jersey preparing for some shows in New York.
Of course.
We do know that Bobby Brown slapped the bottom of a 17-year-old girl at the pool of the hotel.
True that.
The girl, I understand, was not a guest of the hotel, whatever that may mean to you.
Mm-hmm.
There are rumors that the girl...
So he slapped her on the butt.
There are rumors that the girl is the daughter of a famous black soul singer. That may or may not be true, but that's one of the stories that's out there about this incident. The citizen's arrest, we told you yesterday.
Was it Tiffany Vandross?
I don't know.
All right.
The citizen's...
Jacqueline Brown.
The citizen's arrest we told you about yesterday, turns out
My name is Izeka Hayes.
The person who did the arresting...
My dad will kick your ass.
The person who did the arresting was a woman, apparently.
It was Barina White.
The arrest was made by a woman, and we've heard reports that the woman is the mother of the girl who got slapped on the bottom by Bobby Brown. Now, he was charged with sexual battery, which is defined as touching someone sexually against their will. That explains that charge against him, and it could mean, at least in his location, 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine would be the maximum. He, of course, has a history. In 1996, arrested a couple of times for drunk driving. He was in rehab for booze and drugs. A couple of arrests for assault in 1995.
Got to mention that he peed in the back of a police car, Buzz. That's always a big Bobby Brown story.
That happened after one of the assault, or during one of the assault arrests, as a matter of fact. And there more quote from Bobby Brown on Sunday's incident at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool. I don't know what happened, end quote.
True that.
Difficult to piece this story together, but we're trying.
What my sources tell me, though, is not guilty.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, probably right.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Not guilty.
Innocent until proven guilty.
No, just leave him alone.
Your Honor, my client pleads. True that.
The bass players for Green Day and Third Eye Blind got into a fight backstage at a radio station concert in
that would be
Los
like
Angeles.
Two girls slapping
Over
each
the
other.
weekend.
Those skinny rock stars.
Any broken arms?
Well, no, but a fractured skull, as a matter of fact.
You wouldn't have to hit a guy in Green Day hard to fracture his skull. It's like cracking an egg.
You guessed correctly. Green Day's Mike Dirnt has a fractured skull after allegedly being hit in the head with a beer bottle by Third Eye's...
Hit in the head with a feather.
Third Eye's Arian Salazar. Now, Mr. Salazar of Third Eye Blind has apologized to this Mike Dirnt and to the rest of Green Day. He said he'd been drinking, and he said he meant no harm. He says he meant it as a prank.
He meant no harm fracturing a guy's skull.
Yeah. And, of course, the versions of this story differ depending on who you talk to. And
my sources tell me neither one is guilty, though.
Again, the details are sketchy.
Not guilty, Don.
Michael Jackson.
My client pleads. True that.
Michael Jackson is expanding his kid-attracting empire. Today, officials in Rio announced that Michael has plans to build an $800 million theme park in Brazil.
Pedophilia!
I would like to thank all the good people of Rio, and I love Brazil. And now I would like to invite all the children back to my hotel where
find some Brazilian nuts.
I will show them my Brazilian string bikini that I'm wearing underneath my satin pants.
It made me giggle.
Construction is set to begin next year on this theme park, and as you may remember, Michael's trying to build a similar park in Poland.
When my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio.
And then there's the one that got away. Macaulay Culkin got married Sunday in Connecticut. He and his bride, Broadway actress Rachel Miner, are both 17 years old. A spokesman for Macaulay Culkin says they have no immediate plans to start a family because of their busy careers.
Poor Macaulay Culkin. You could start a contest right now to try to guess when it is that his head is just going to crack wide open. He's going to be up on top of some building with a paint gun or maybe even worse.
And they always show that picture of him with the top hat and the tuxedo, where he looks seriously like he just came out of a coffin.
He's got the serious frog face too, doesn't he?
He does with those oversized lips, kind of ribbit, little Larry-esque there.
Actress Maureen O'Sullivan, a passing to note in passing, starred as Jane in a number of Tarzan films. Maureen O'Sullivan has died today at the age of 87. She was the mother of Mia Farrow, for those of you
She was a
keeping
hottie
score.
in those. If you go back and look at those old Tarzan films, she was a hottie, and really for that day she wore those outfits,
right?
And they showed a lot. I guess I'm revealing a little something from
me
my
like you, bueno arbusto.
Oh, but the thing is, she had that British accent too that they all had, all the actors.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, Tarzan, you're so foolish, Tarzan.
Nice bush.
Oh, cheetah. I'm wearing the short skirt. Fine, Tarzan.
Paul McCartney had another...
Me want bone you.
Oh, Tarzan, don't be silly. Bueno arbusto.
Paul McCartney had another memorial for Linda yesterday in New York and didn't invite Yoko Ono.
Really?
Her spokesperson...
We got it. Yeah.
It's Yoko.
Tomorrow we're going to devote a whole segment to listening to a record by Yoko Ono.
She's an enormous talent.
Listen to this.
That's pretty.
John Lennon is lucky he's dead. He doesn't have to wake up in the morning and hear this. This is not a goof.
That's right.
This is really Yoko Ono and, was it the Plastic Ono Band?
Yeah,
live performance. I can't even stand that now. Tomorrow we're going to listen to the whole record. I swear to God, that's not a threat. That's a promise.
You think, would there be an outside shot we could have a battle of the Beatle Girls? Yeah, you're one step ahead of me.
Hold on, I need one more here.
Chicago, that darling down, Chicago, I'll show you
All right, tomorrow we'll listen to that whole Yoko Ono record.
Oh, my God.
I can't stand that anymore.
That was the best mix. Her spokeswoman said that Yoko was saddened by the fact that she wasn't invited to yesterday's memorial.
Paul hates Yoko. Why is this being played up like such a big surprise?
Well, because Yoko and Linda McCartney were actually very close. They identified with each other because they were both blamed for the breakup of the Beatles.
Yeah, except Yoko really did break up the Beatles.
That's right.
But you're right, Paul and Yoko don't like each other because Yoko has said that John Lennon was the brains behind the Beatles, and Paul keeps insisting that no, Paul, was the brains behind the Beatles.
Yeah, well, listen to Yoko, and who are you going to believe?
Oh, and about...
I think Ringo was a smart one. Hold on there, Buzz. We're going to do a quick break, and we'll come back with more news and comment.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
On Buzz Burbank, news and comment. Now, what's next? We got past the Paul hates Yoko story.
Yes,
what is
we
next?
did. A couple of updates for you. First, an update about the Billy Joel, Elton John tour. We talked earlier about the fact that Billy Joel supposedly left that tour because of multiple health problems. But the New York Post says that actually he got sick of Elton John acting as though he didn't need any help. And apparently some kind of rift between the two piano players.
Excuse me, those are my headphones.
And now the tours are off because of that, apparently.
Man, oh man, watching that documentary with Elton John, you can see where that would happen. He's not the kind of guy.
Listen, piano man, I don't need your help, okay? Your songs are simple. You're a little troll of a man. Now, where's my tiara?
And then he cuts one right after that.
That's right.
Hi,
Hey,
I'm
excuse
Elton
me.
John.
Play me a thong, piano man. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Where's my tiara?
It happens.
F you, Billy Joel. I'm Elton John. I sang when Lady Di got killed, okay?
Elton. They say that's a lot of where his attitude came from, his success with Candle in the Wind.
And then Billy Joel's going, forget about it.
And the other update is about the Truman Show. We talked about the fact that there was a playwright in New York who said that he actually pitched the idea for that movie a year before it started production. Well,
let me interrupt you here, Buzz, because it's so very rare that I do that during the news. A guy called me yesterday.
Right.
A guy that lives in my neighborhood. We're talking about something else, and he was mentioning the Truman Show.
Right.
He said that he saw an episode of, not Twilight Zone, but it was called The New Twilight Zone.
Okay.
He says it was out a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, where there were cameras.
And it was the exact plot that a guy figured out that there was a little camera that was in his bag, and he was on TV 24 hours a day.
A lot of people are claiming this idea. A lot of people are saying that they had it first.
Similar ideas have been done before. This particular playwright says there were 108 similarities between his play and The Truman Show. He also claimed that he had submitted it to the studio a year before the project got underway. Well, now the author of the movie is coming out in his own defense, says he didn't steal the show from the off-Broadway play, as this big lawsuit alleges. Daily Variety magazine, meanwhile, says it has seen evidence that the screenwriter actually started his script. The guy who wrote the movie started writing his script a year before the off-Broadway show went into production. So now the guy who wrote the movie said he was in fact first, and Daily Variety, which is a pretty credible showbiz source, says it can back that up.
My sources tell me not guilty.
There you go.
My client pleads true dat, Your Honor. Mr. Carey pleads true dat.
True dat for Mr. Carey, so you have to let him off.
And Animal Rights Group has given its approval to a recent episode of South Park. The group is called United Poultry Concerns, and they were upset.
The UPC, right.
They were upset at first about an episode called Chicken Lover. Now, that episode featured a character who rapes chickens and leaves clues for the police, but South Park's Officer Bob is illiterate, and he couldn't read the clues. So as it turns out, in the story...
Tell you, man, that show is so overrated.
The crime spree was a ploy to force the cop to learn to read, and now the Chicken Rights Group says it's glad the show emphasized that a chicken should not be violated. That's a quote from the group.
That show is super overrated, South Park. I cannot get into it. I've tried to watch it. It's just not funny.
You know, when we were doing our show at Intercourse, when we drove up to Intercourse and had the people up there, I actually drove by that turkey place where the guys were accused of having sex with the turkey.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wampler, wasn't it Wampler Farms?
Yes, right. We did a whole big thing about it on the show.
I think it was up there in Pennsylvania.
Right, yeah.
I drove by and I thought of that.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Did you think about it long?
Yes, quite a bit. I'm still thinking about it.
Phony CNN reports that Larry King had been cloned were the highlights of a benefit in New York Sunday night.
Oh, my God.
One of the comedians present said the clone could be Larry's best man at Larry's next wedding. And Larry at one point recalled his full-on-the-mouth kiss with Marlon Brando and said, and I quote, "I can't stop thinking about him," end quote. By the way, Larry nearly, you were playing Sharon Stone a little earlier, Larry nearly dropped Sharon Stone when he dipped her when they were dancing.
Oh, listen to this.
Trying to be a strong man.
Yeah.
Here's a nice quote. They got a picture of Larry King, the frog, next to Sharon Stone, who, listen, who knows if she's a good actress? She's a fine-looking woman.
She is a super hottie, a robo-hottie.
All right, so here's the quote. It says, Larry King was toasted by Henry Kissinger, Lauren Bacall. Lauren Bacall asked, I guess that this is Lauren Bacall dissing him, not Sharon Stone.
Yes.
Lauren Bacall, who is
Certainly not.
she's 90% dead already.
I'm Lauren Bacall.
She says, Larry King asked if he could ever be a romantic leading man.
Right.
She said, absolutely, if radio drama ever comes back. Right? So that's a woman who's got one foot in the grave.
Yeah. Right. And then he tried to dip Sharon Stone in his arms that have the same muscle tone of Shelley Duvall.
He could have killed her.
Caused her to fall to the floor.
All your favorite people were there. Lauren Bacall, Larry King, Bill Maher, Al Franken, and Warner Wolf.
He got dissed by Lauren Bacall. Oh, my gosh.
You would have loved that evening.
Man, why couldn't there have been an electrical storm at that thing?
And if they were all watching Forrest Gump, that would have made it the perfect evening.
And from our in the news department, USA Today reports that doctors recommend we not mix Viagra with poppers.
Well, duh.
Exactly. The newspaper says 3 men died.
Why? I just did that before the show today.
Oh, dear. Well, you're in for the ride of your life. The newspaper says the 3 men died recently after taking Viagra, poppers, and crystal methamphetamine. Go figure. How could a thing like that happen?
It always works for me. It's a good cocktail. Wow. Hold on, Buzz. I got to do a break. What's next?
How about being touched by Della Reese?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but what's your next story?
That is my next story.
All right, I got you.
Oh, I thought it was a personal anecdote.
We'll be right back.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
The Dawn and Mike Show on 98.1 The Peak.
For all you good, moral, Christian people who are complaining that breasts and vaginas are obscene, hey, don't complain to me. Complain to the manufacturer, okay? And although Jesus told us not to judge, I know you're going to judge anyway, so judge sanely. Judge with your eyes open. What do you consider obscene? Is this obscene to you?
Last time.
Custard? For Robbie?
We'll clean up afterwards.
Robbie hates custard.
Well, you must be thinking of one of the other boys. Robbie loves custard.
I'm thinking of the Robbie with the blue eyes and the light brown hair who just came back from a honeymoon. That one hates custard.
I'll make it. You just wait and see.
Mr. Hardy?
Robbie, what's going on?
It's still Robbie Speedwax Dynamite Show. Whoa.
Why is that, sir?
I don't know. Your old lady rules you, man. I mean, she leads you around like a little puppy dog and stuff.
And how is that, my Cletician friend?
Well, for one reason is, you have to go all these little church functions and all that stuff.
That's his Roman name, Cletitius.
Listen, I go to church because I like going to church.
Oh, and all these chores you have to run and stuff. Boy, she just rules.
Chores. Yeah.
Chores. What chores do you think I do?
Doesn't your wife put a list of chores on the refrigerator?
Yeah, chores. I got to go split some wood.
Chores. You get in here, your chores ain't done.
I got to feed the chickens. Come on, who are you to bust my balls about this?
Oh, it's because you had to do sex acts and stuff with the radio and foot massages and stuff like that.
It's a guy who loves the show. He just can't admit it. Yeah, he can't admit. Are you married, sir?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I made love to my wife while I had the radio on because she wanted the music on. That makes me a pussy?
No, it just makes it. I guess the old sex is not as good as it used to be, huh?
How long have you been married?
No, so you don't.
15 years.
You don't follow. I mean, listen, first off, who knows what my wife thinks about our sex life? But from my standpoint, it's fantastic. Every single time. Mission accomplished.
Must not have been that good if you have to shift gears or something.
What?
I don't ever have to shift gears. Speak English to me, you hillbilly. Come on.
And now there's silence. Now, you call, you have your little agenda, and you just can't pull it off, can you?
Oh, yeah, I can pull anything off. That's not a problem.
No, you can't.
I don't shift gears when I make love to my wife. I stay in, overdrive. Thanks, Mike. Overdrive.
Overdrive. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why you have to listen to Leonardo da Vinci on the radio.
What was that? Did you say Leonardo da Vinci?
Yeah.
No, I had to listen to Heat Wave, the song Always and Forever.
Oh, that's a good one.
Listen, I hate the song, but it made my wife happy. That's a concept, I guess, that you wouldn't know. Well, first off, you're probably married to your sister. But second off, listen, that's how it works, pal, in the real world. You got to toss the dog a bone every once in a while. And I mean that only in the best possible way.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Who are you, some Cletician, calling me, critiquing my wonderful marriage?
I'm the only man in the world that ever went to a lesbian bar and picked up a woman, so I don't want to hear you.
Oh, yeah, you're a super stud. Listen, I've been married to the same woman. It'll be 17 years next month, so kiss my ass.
What do you want, an award?
Yes, I want an award.
Is that where you met your wife, at the lesbian bar?
No, I'm just, I've done it.
You've done it, big man.
I picked up a lesbian in a lesbian bar.
No, you've got it all mixed up. You start dating women, and then they end up at the lesbian bar.
I can only imagine what kind of hillbilly child, inbred bride you're married to.
Downstairs in a cage waiting for you to come home. Just like the Gimp.
Feed her some beef jerky.
Oh, listen.
Maybe play some gin rummy with her tonight. Right?
All right, back in the box. Come on, honey. I got to go to sleep. Got to get up for work tomorrow. Get back in the box.
I got to go to the lesbian bar tonight. I'm going to call that guy today. He turns on music for his wife. I don't turn on no music for you when I lock you in the box.
Boys are good. You boys are good. I give credit.
So I took the butcher knife and I put it up to her neck. I said, you better start frying me these eggs. I'm tired of slimy, sloppy eggs.
Hey, and I love boning my wife.
Well, I didn't criticize you on that now.
Yes, you did.
Oh, no, yes, you did. You said that I'm not good. And
Winky's lost a little bit of gas there if you have to change gears. So what I'm saying is...
What do you mean by that, you Cletician?
That's the second time you've used this change gears thing. You a big NASCAR fan? What's going on?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by change gears?
Well, I mean, it's not... the same old stuff over and over again, man.
It's what?
You must be getting tired of the same stuff over and over again, or you wouldn't have to play all these little games you had to play.
Listen, how long have you been married? And I will go under the assumption that 15 years?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a freaking liar.
No, that's fact.
You're a freaking liar.
That's fact, Billy Jack.
It's fact, Billy Jack. That's a fact.
Oh, you're an
Billy
idiot.
Jack. Come on. That's a fact, Billy Jack.
You're a liar.
No, I ain't lying.
You're a liar. Okay, well then let me call your wife up and let me ask her about how satisfied she is with you.
You know how that conversation would go? Hello, I'm looking for the Cletus residence, and the wife would be on the other end going, please, down 911.
I can only imagine what a nightmare it would be living with someone like you.
My wife's out of country anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
she is.
very convenient.
Out of country.
Very convenient.
She's in Europe, traveling Europe, right?
Well, no, she's German.
She's German.
Oh, my God, this guy. You're the biggest liar that's called the show,
I'm retired.
at least since yesterday.
I spent 7 years in Europe.
Right. Well, listen, to answer your questions, I think I do deserve a medal for being married for so long. If turning on some music makes my wife happy, I'll do it. And F you and your families. And now let's talk about the game.
And Vladivostok.
That's something nasty in a foreign tongue.
The same to you, but only better.
Okay, work on the English portion of your delivery, okay?
Well, I just want to show you I'm a redneck with education. What do you want, award?
I would say you're a redneck. The education part is up to speculation.
What's 8 times 8?
64.
What's 9 times 9?
81.
All right, very good.
That's
Suck on my big toe turd.
Suck on my big toe turd? That doesn't sound like something an educated redneck would say.
Eat me raw with a flavor straw.
There you go.
Up your nose with a rubber hose. True that, true that, true that.
I hear a woman's voice.
Hang on.
I
Hold
hear
up.
You Cletician, you.
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Does it matter which one goes to the executive on that number phone?
I have to research it. I'll get right back to you on it.
Oh, research. Oh, my
Mr.
God.
Busy, Mr. Busy.
Yeah, because you're such a happening businessman.
Mr. Busy.
What are you selling, some fishing lure down there today? Some bait?
Okay.
You know what it
Sorry. Go ahead, guys.
No, the normal conversation is, hey, the fries are boiling over. The fries are boiling over. The alarm went off, and I didn't know. Do we take them out? I just started. I'm a trainee.
Yeah, Executron. Hello, Executron.
Ass wipe.
Hello.
This is Mr. Cletician.
I'm retired. I am retired military, and I am a very bright redneck.
I am.
I'm a well-educated redneck.
I am a tremendously educated redneck. Executone. I can sell you something. I am so important. I make sure that when I am on the phone, the lady comes over and asks me an important business-like question, and then I will try to pretend to be so busy.
I apologize for that.
Hello, Executron.
Maybe,
I apologize for that.
Maybe if I have a real business conversation while I'm on the phone, they won't realize that I am the loser I am.
All right, Cletus.
All right, you take it easy, bro.
Cleet, Butters.
On the way.
All right, bud.
On the way.
Right.
I thought that went well.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. And I have an interesting story to tell you about sex with my wife, but I didn't want to share it with him to make him think that I was giving him something.
That's right. You would be giving him that satisfaction.
Hello. I think it's a good story. I think it's better than my usual stories. Something that happened to us last night in the sack. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Baldy.
Hey, guess who it is?
Gee, I don't know. Steve Ducey.
No. I wrote the story about you guys.
Look who's here.
And Dennis, remember? And Mike went crazy and killed you all?
Wait, now I have a vague familiarity with this.
All right, is this the kid who wrote a story like for his English class?
Yeah.
And it was a really violent story?
Yeah. Didn't you get like a comment from the teacher because it was so violent?
Strange.
Right, and we called your mommy, right? And we told her we thought that story was bad?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Hey.
How's English class going?
Good. Yeah. Well,
you out of school yet, or when do you start summer school?
I know. Obviously paying attention to English. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Food, hot, too hot to eat.
When do you start summer school?
I'm not going to start summer school.
Oh, food, too hot, burn tongue. Ow. Food good, full belly, bathroom time.
What do you want?
Mike, that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough, Mike.
That's enough.
That's enough, Mike. What do you want, Beaver Cleaver?
Well, I was wondering what makes a guy a bigger pussy, wearing pantyhose or playing soccer?
Well, now, where did this pop into your head?
Don said that he's going to wear pantyhose.
Oh, for the sea nettles when he's water skiing.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess it would make a man a bigger pussy, son, to play soccer than to wear pantyhose while he was attempting to water ski.
I think I can identify the nerve we have struck here.
Oh, yeah.
You must be a soccer player.
Yeah.
Yeah, pussy boy.
What are you talking about?
Pussy boy.
Players are rednecks.
Pussy boy. Look in here, it's Pussy Boy.
Look who's here. It's Pussy Boy.
No, you know what?
Oh, come on. Listen. You're not even supposed to be calling this show. You're not even old enough. It's only because you wrote a paper about us for your English class that we accepted your call.
Look what's here. It's Altercation Wednesday.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Can I speak to G-Man? G. Gordon?
Yeah, G-Man is up in his office right now.
Yeah, can I speak to him, please?
Door locked.
Am I on the air?
Yeah, hello.
His show happens to be over right now.
Is this the G-Man?
Does it sound like the G-Man?
No.
No, this is the F-Man.
F-Man.
You're right.
The F-Man who every day has a greeting for all of his fans.
Can I talk to G. Gordon?
F you and your families, too.
Who is this?
That's for me, the F-Man. True that. True that. True that.
Supervisor.
Who's my supervisor?
Yeah, get out of here.
Who is this?
Get off the
Come
phone,
on,
you idiot.
I already told you, this is the F-Man. Hello, Don and Mike show.
What the hell's going on today, man? I don't know.
Hello.
What a winner that guy is.
Hey, listen, what a winner they all are.
Everybody's so hostile. Hey, that's a
listen,
jerk. I got a bone to pick.
Hey, you guys, I know you guys don't like slavery. She says, who is this? And then I says, do I make you?
Hey, you know what?
Christ.
I bet they all thought you were an idiot, right?
Oh, well, they all just hung right up, you know?
Yeah.
How do you guys get people to talk? You know, I mean, I guess it's Austin Powers that does it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Do I make you horny?
That's it.
That's right, right?
Oh, okay. Right.
Right.
I mean, like,
Right. Over.
People trying to do their own shows.
Roger. Hello.
I am on restriction for this month.
Oh, come on.
Oh, my God.
Who was that? Who was that?
That is the king. That is King Zoltar.
Yes. Correct.
That is you, King.
Thank you. That was me. That was me.
All right, now hold on. You've asked, and we're giving you the entire repertoire here.
Whose fart is this? You guess, sir. Who's
I guess that's the intern, the new girl.
No, we haven't even recorded Christine's farts.
No. Boy, that's a tough one. Can I hear that one
Yes,
again?
you can hear it again. Here it is again.
I'm going to say you again?
No. Buzz, would you like to guess?
I'm going to say it's Mike.
No, it is Robbie.
A man of your carriage, and that's all you could muster?
Don't you remember he had a dry spell for a couple of weeks when we were recording farts?
And that was the only one you ever gave to us, wasn't it?
I keep trying every day.
You don't
He
try
gives
hard.
us lots of them every day, just we don't record them.
Just remember, just slide into that studio when you get the urge sometime and put a decent one down on tape.
All right, let me hear this one. Who is this? Who's that?
That's you.
Thank you, it is.
That's you. He can actually... we can...
That one's pretty wet, Don.
That's me. All right, who's this?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me.
Uncanny.
I knew that. I knew that right away.
All right, who's this one?
No, that's me.
No, mystery. Who is
Really?
this one?
Charlie Broyhill.
No.
Cannon.
No.
Buzz Burbank.
Yes.
Oh. Let's hear that one again.
All right, we got them all labeled. Buzz.
Okay.
All right, here's Buzz. Mike. Me. Rabe. And hold on, I got another one of you. All right, here's another one of you.
Me? Yeah, that love the
But
duo.
here's the best. Canon Grace, everybody.
He is missed.
Oh, that's good. Celebrity farts. Right here, Don and Mike Show.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, what did you want?
Well, I wanted to do my idea for an ad campaign.
You know, I heard it, and it was moderately funny. You should be able to. You should let him do it
all
again.
timing, though, yeah.
All right. Give him a good one, a good loud one.
Okay, hold on. All right, here you go. And here you go.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
See, I thought that was pretty good.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Then he hangs up. We'll be right back.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
The Dawn and Mike Show on 98.1 The Peak.
How'd you like to look and feel better than you have in years? Now you can. Introducing Fat Assassin with MedPro brand Pyruvate. Fat Assassin is a drug-free dietary supplement.
Was just going my way. When I got home, had nice dinner, had some nice shish kebab.
Good.
And was just getting set to smoke a nice Arturo Fuente cigar. And I get those cigars at the Tobacco Barn, incidentally.
Fine establishment, Don.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very slick how he just did that. Very deft.
Very nice.
Master of illusion. So I'm just sitting down to have the cigar, and my son comes in and says, Dad, we're going to play Clue. Come play Clue.
Great old board game.
Oh, I hate that game. That game's a bore.
Isn't that the one with the butler with the candlestick in the parlor?
Yeah, it sucks. I hate
Guilted
it.
you into it, didn't we?
I hate it. At first,
Spend some family time.
At first I said no. You know, keep in mind, honey, I got to spend more family time than the average guy. I mean, all day, every day we're together.
We need to do things that don't involve the TV, the three of us.
Well, I don't like that. I like the TV to be the fourth.
I know you like to be the four of us
So-
with the TV.
Fine. I mean, I really was dragging my heels about this. Like, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to play this game. Finally, I said, okay. I decided I'll get a good attitude. I'll make the best of it.
Right.
We sat down, and for whatever reason, God was smiling on me.
You won?
No, I don't care. My son won, but the game only took like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Right? Every other time I've played Clue, it's an incredibly long, drawn-out, 60-minute process.
So your son was very fortunate to immediately identify the killer.
Yeah, right away. Like on his third turn, he said, "It was Colonel Mustard with a stick in the room."
That's right. Good night.
That was it. Goodbye. It was fantastic. I'll tell you something else that's funny at our house is that our dog Clink has diarrhea. Now that in itself is funny, but not what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's funny for you. I just cleaned up a little bit of mess. I thought he was cured.
The German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Big, huge dog. Big piles of diarrhea all over the place.
God.
So we had to get him some medicine from the vet.
Sure.
And in our kitchen, sitting down, you know, my wife's got her prescriptions from when she had her hand operation a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
And sitting next to all of those and all the other stuff in the cabinet is one of those orangey prescription bottles. And I picked it up to put it away, and I look at it, and on the label it says Colonel Clink.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, good.
For the dog.
Hi, I'm here to pick up my prescription. It seems that I'm experiencing a rather severe bout with diarrhea.
That's funny, and that's what it says on the label. It says Colonel Clink for diarrhea. You know, in what does it say, honey? It says something like mix it into his food.
No, it just says one twice daily or something like that.
Rub his throat like we did with Dennis giving him the Viagra yesterday.
Oh no, I gotta hurry here because the big celebrity's waiting to talk to us. The guy who dedicated the Sabrina the Teenage Witch book.
Oh, great!
Is on the line right now.
Luckily, I'm looking at Colonel Klink's prescription, and luckily it says one tablet orally twice daily until finished.
Oh man!
Because I'm glad they specified.
Okay, so last night we're in our boudoir, and it was a good situation for me.
I'm very interested to hear how you're going to talk about this.
Oh, I've not got no problem talking about it. My wife is on the DL right now, You know, she's on the 3 to 4 day DL.
I understand.
She's riding the red line right now.
Yes.
So there had to be some other opportunities that would be looked into last night.
Right.
Up in our boudoir. And as those activities were coming to an end, and they were splendid activities.
Yes.
Right as they were coming to an end.
I'm still trying to figure out the exact activity you're talking about.
It's an activity that...
Wait, I don't think you need to be specific.
It usually is. That's the only reason I'm asking.
No, I think you can motion with your hands.
Ah, that's good.
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's so crude. Yes,
All right. Well,
correct.
That's
correct.
good. That's a wonderful activity.
Okay, so as that activity is coming to its end...
Way to go, Frida.
Thank you.
Right as that was happening at that moment, I also farted.
Oh, God.
Really, I swear to God I did.
That's a taboo.
And you know what, right there at that moment?
That's a taboo.
We both laughed our asses off.
Yeah.
We really did.
Been married that long, you can laugh? Absolutely.
I mean, it wasn't a beef or anything, but it was right at the moment. I was going, oh, yes, yeah. And then...
Total lack of control.
Then... And I went, excuse me.
At that very moment, she exercised total power over you.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you know what? Right now, at this second...
That's true love. I want to say something.
Yes.
That is true love. That is why I let my wife walk all over me. She's a good woman.
And I don't get jealous right after that because I don't really see yourself setting yourself up as a sex symbol in that moment.
You should look at that as a compliment. How relaxed I was.
A compliment.
How wonderful that was.
How relaxed you were.
That's right. That should make you feel very special.
Oh, good.
And I thought I'd be all embarrassed, but we sat up and laughed for a couple of minutes about it, you know? Like, oh, hey, that was pretty funny. All right, well, I'm glad I could share that with you.
Right.
I love you.
I love you too, boo-boo.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It was a wonderful boudoir story.
See?
The very moment.
That's why I'm not straightening.
Hey, there's this, just saw this turd burglar get shot in the mouth down here at the Deacon.
Oh, come on, I'm trying to do a contest here, man. Hello, Donna Mike Show.
Is that gang code again?
I believe it is, Mike.
We getting gang code like 3 calls
Constantly.
now?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, you're caller 100, kind of.
All right.
What's be thy name, citizen?
I have to stand in front of him and dance.
Really?
Have to dance.
He stops crying. His tears turns to laughter.
His tears turns to laughter.
There it is. There it is. And Ray put it in the book. Hey, Ray, what's your proudest accomplishment as a writer?
I think my novel Live Girls. That seems to be the one that it's been out of print for a while. It came
Live Girls?
Yeah.
Sounds like that's not for the teenagers.
That's not a kid's book, no.
Good man.
Live Girls, has it got dirty words in it?
Oh, it's got a lot of dirty stuff.
Is it
Live Girls, I like
Sex
that.
talk?
It's about vampires, these beautiful female vampires that run a peep show in Times Square, back when Times Square was still Times Square.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
That sounds like a good premise for the next Sabrina novel. Now listen, you're writing the book about Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Have you met her?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
You know, I hear she's of legal age.
Yeah, she's 21, 22, something like that.
Oh, she's a woman.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Yes, you've always said that she would blossom into a beautiful woman.
Since she was Clarissa Explained It All.
I agree with you.
Now,
she's cute.
What pays the best when you're writing these young adult books? Do they pay well?
They pay well for the amount of time that I put into them.
All right, how long did it take you to write this book? I'm going to guess 90 minutes. How long?
It took about a month.
A month?
Mm-hmm.
A month?
Really?
Yeah.
Are you saying that just so the editors, I mean, if they're listening and the publishers are listening?
Come on, at most, that's a weekend job, right?
No.
At most.
No, it took about a month, but you have to keep in mind I was working on other things at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So I guess if I were working on just that, I could do it in a couple weeks.
There you go. All right.
A couple of weeks. Okay, like I said, 90 minutes. And listen, let me ask you, where do you hear our show from? What city?
Well, I hear it on KHTK in Sacramento, but I'm really in the Redding area in Northern California, and we used to get it on KNRO. Yeah, KNRO. But you were only on for a few weeks because...
Oh, is that where the local church groups protested and had us taken off the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
House
that.
of Steno, one of the sponsors, and scared them into pulling their advertising.
And 30 books. What's the next? What's your big dream? I mean, every writer's got wants to write the great novel. What's your next?
I think Ray's written it, Mike. Sabrina the Teenage Witch and her magic dust.
I'm just trying to justify this dedication to say, well, I'm planning to write a series of crime novels. Anything big coming up?
Yeah, I've got a novel called Biofire coming out later this year. That's not a kid's book. That's a thriller.
Biofire.
And
you write any books about Urkel?
No.
Biofire, the story of Rob Spiewak coming home from Don Pablo's Mexican restaurant.
Well, listen, Ray Garton, we want to thank you for dedicating your Sabrina the Teenage Witch book to us. In our eyes, it's a real book.
Yep.
It's sold in bookstores.
Yes.
And we will ignore the fact that it's probably only going to be read by 12-year-old girls. It still is the greatest single thing that's happened to us publishing-wise.
Unsolicited, you did it on your own, and it was we couldn't be more proud.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you liked it.
My previous high was in 1969 when I